YouTube? It's your boy Little Is, and I'm back on another video. I'm actually filming in my sister's room because she has like better lighting, and I always film once I get like out the shower because I like to show off my curls and stuff. But today's videos is basically I'm gonna give you like a life update. Where have I been in like the last month? I said pump. Last month, like what's going on, or everything. Just like spill everything. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. Then you guys will be entering a giveaway I usually do when I hit like a certain amount of subscribers. Um, yeah. Shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you guys for joining my channel. I know I haven't been posting, but um, somehow like I've been gaining like new subscribers. I'm guessing they have been watching my older videos. If you guys haven't checked out my Pitbulls and Parolees video, go check that out. That's almost at 6K views. That's pretty good for like the amount of subscribers I have, like 6K, 6,000 people seen my video, and it's a reaction video. Maybe I could start doing reaction videos, or just comment down below what do you guys want to see. I'm gonna just give you like a life update right now, what's going on. So let's get straight into it. So I've been gone the last month. I've been like trying to focus on myself. I've been working, just been like trying to like move on with my life, trying to be like you know have like a stress free life. I been kind of like in like uh, in like grief stage. Well, you guys all know my dad passed. Like it's gonna be 6 months, already a half a year. On the 5th. Like how am I doing with that? Is like it's really sad just thinking like he's not here anymore. It's been like it feels like I'm been stuck in like a time loop, and every day I wake up and I just he's not there anymore. There was like a memory on my Snapchat today. I remember I was recording my sister and his conversation because my sister called me in the room and he wanted to talk to me and he was on speaker. And I posted that on my Snap, and hearing his voice just gave me chills. I always have like the flashback of him in that casket. I remember that day when I had like really bad anxiety of the funeral, and yeah, overall, speaking about the funeral, you know how like everybody checks in with you, like friends and family wise. They all checked in on like the first few weeks and days, and now we go forward into like months. Nobody has checked in. I say like one or two people like out of like everybody. It's just sad and pathetic to me. Like like I thought like them being there for me will be like permanent, but it was just like a one-time thing, or I'm just talking about friends and family wise. Like I don't have like that close friend that I wish I had to like talk to about everything, but it feels like I'm like alone. And it just opened my eyes, and I realized like you were born into this world alone and you'll die alone. Like you know, like You know, at first I was scared, like of dying, but like as life goes on, like you're dying every day, and I'm like, I'm not scared to die, or cause I just think about like how I don't want nobody really at my funeral because I don't want people crying over me, and they're not there for me right now. You know what I mean? It's just like really sad to me just thinking about it, but I'm not gonna let that bring me down because at the end of the day, like I grow stronger every day, like mentally and physically. Like I do think about my dad, like mostly every day when I pass like my whole block, or like when I'm working at my job. Like every day I always listen to like Selena Dreaming of You, and I just be like with my headphones, and I just be listening to the words of the song, and I'm like, you know, he's he's happy in like a better place. He's in like heaven with his mom, and I haven't. My grandma Lucy been dead since like 2006. It's been like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Like 16 years already that she been gone. Like she died when I was like 7 years old, and like I have memory of her still. Like I keep her name in honor, you know. And yeah, I know he's happy with his mom, but it's really sad that he's not here anymore. Um, yeah, like, but I'm I try to put a smile on my face. I know I work a lot to like, not think about it, but then again, I can't overwork myself, With work, I'm already like getting stressed from that job. Like I'm ready to quit and find something that I really want to do. I want to like focus on school and maybe get like my bachelor's degree. That's what I was thinking. Oh, and then shout out to my worker. Like this is all random. She actually got this from the island of Puerto Rico. If you're watching this, thank you so much. Like I told her I want like a shell necklace, and she actually brought it for me. And then she got me like this little Puerto Rican one. This is like a unisex one for male and female. You can wear it. It's like a shell necklace. But anyways, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like my worker at work, she's like such an amazing worker. We talk, we vibe. She actually, out of all my friends, she like donated to my dad's GoFundMe, and I really appreciate it. Like I know once I'm like gone, or like if I die before anybody else, she's gonna be the one person at my funeral. Same for my other friend that I knew since like sixth grade. She been there for me. My workers, like mostly my workers, And then I just think like where's my family and my friends, my so-called friends from like high school or like, you know, elementary school, and my so-called family from, you know, I just think about all that, like, but I'm not gonna let that like ruin my vibe and my like mojo. But it's crazy. But anyways, all that depressing topic, I'm like trying to move on with my life, try to stay positive. I don't really. I try not to grieve. Like I watch my memorial video I made for my dad. I just think. I just think about like how what he used to say like tomorrow is not promised. You only have one mom and dad, and then I use my his words, his key words of wisdom, and I pass them down to one of my workers at work. And I was talking to him like, yeah, cause his dad passed too, unfortunately, like a few months ago as well. And I told him like, yeah, my dad used to tell me you always got one mom and one dad, and you know you got to be grateful because your parents are like you only get one parents. But yeah, that's been going on. What's the minutes on? 8 minutes. I'm gonna try to keep this video like short. It's like 12 minutes, 13. And what else been going on? Um, my unfortunately more sad news. My mom's boyfriend did pass like a month ago, and it was like kind of really hard for her. And I wanted to like do like a video about him. And sorry about that, like a little era. But yeah, like he did pass like a month ago. Um, I remember when I first met him. I'm not gonna lie, I had like three, about like 3, 4 tears for him because at the end of the day, he was like a human being, and we grew like this type of bond. He was not like a father figure. He was just like a friend. Friend of me, like friend, because we used to fight and argue. And I just think about like how young he died. Like basically he was hanging out with the wrong person, and then he took something. I'm guessing like fentanyl is like a really bad drug that is killing a lot of people. So he ended up like taking, I guess, mixing it, and then like he didn't like he like passed out from it, like went unconscious. As I recall that the person started doing CPR on him, and like she ended up calling the ambulance, and they ended up bringing him back to life. So he was like in a coma for 3 days, and my mom, she's like a really strong person. I love my mom. She's like the best mom ever. Like all I ever want to do for her is like have. I just want her to like be happy, you know. Like seeing her like going through that, it's like really sad. First my dad and now him, and I remember the last time I seen her boyfriend was on Easter. He was like, "Hi family, bye family." Even though he did like bad in the past to like one of my family members, like he was still like a human being. As like I said, like he probably regretted it deep down because he probably knew what he was doing, but he didn't know how to fight the illness. Because once you're hooked on something, it's like an illness, and you know, I feel like he really like regretted it. I don't think he was a bad guy, you know. And you know, the only thing he could do is just ask for forgiveness. Like I actually deep down, I wanted him to get help. I did not like dislike him. Like even though like he's like I said, he did something to one of my family members. Like he was still like a human being, and each human being should be treated with respect. Even though I was not the nicest person to him, I just wanted him to like do better because I'm like that type of guy that is like straightforward, and I'm like telling you the truth. Like yo, you need to get help. Like what are you doing here? Like I know I avoided him at times because I just didn't want to entertain him. Like I didn't talk to him because you know, um, he used to get me mad, and you know, like so I just kept my distance. You know, like I'm not gonna argue and fight with you. I'm just gonna keep my distance. Even though he had like a slick mouth sometimes, I just like you know kept my distance from him. Um, we had our ups and downs, and then we had our good moments, our bad moments. I still remember our good moments when I first met him. Like when he first came to Chicago, he was actually like a good guy, and you know, since him being in Chicago, he surrounded himself like with the bad people around, like out west or like, you know, bad people in general that do drugs. He got a hold of that, and yeah, his life was cut short. I just feel bad for his son because he had a 15-year-old son, and then that's like really sad just to think about it. And so basically, his mom was in charge of him. She ended up taking him off of life support. That's what my mom was thinking, because he was alive for 3 days in the like in the coma, and out of nowhere, she got like the call from his aunt. He was like, she left a voice message from my mom or a text message. She was like, um, hey, Jen, are you like home? Just give me a call when you have a chance. And then my mom called her, and then she was like, yeah, Arthur has passed. And then I remember my mom, she was like, she was more mad at him because she told him to get help. And then I just seen her crying, like, you know, seeing your mom cry is just like really sad. Just to think about it, like, I like just thinking about it, like, when you go through a lot of like sadness and like deep down, I really want to pour out my emotions, but I know how. But you know, it's just like really sad for me because I don't have that one person to cry to because I try to be so strong, and you know, like my eyes are like all watery just thinking about everything. Like I think I really need to like get like some counseling or like talk to people that are going through like the same thing. Like what hit me the most was like the thing that recently happened in Texas with the school shooting. Just thinking about all those young lives and all the what the family is going through. It's just like really sad because tomorrow's not promised, like I said, and I see it like this way. Some people are not religions. I'm just saying, like, you guys need to get right with God. Like, God's coming soon. Like, you guys don't want to be like left on this earth with like the devil. You know what they said in the Bible. It's gonna be like a rapture. Like it's gonna be like a bunch of misery when the devil's here. Like talking about the microchip, the sign. When COVID came out, getting the shot, that's basically like the mark of the beast. Like you guys could think what you want, but that's how I saw it. Like, everybody thought Trump was the Antichrist. We all know like the Antichrist could be like in a human form. Like we will never know like who's the Antichrist. It could be like everybody thought it was Obama, but we'll never know. Like who knows? The devil might be on Earth right now, but all you gotta do is pray about it, and yeah, I just been praying for the families, try to pray for my like health, like again, I'm not like afraid to like die. I at first death feared me, like, oh, I'm gonna be like in a casket when I'm dead, or people are gonna forget about me. But in reality, like I said, your parents brought you into this world, and they could take you out, or I so many kids just die young. My cousin, when he got shot in the head, he was only 19, and yeah, like I just pray for my family. I pray for the friends, even though they're not really there for me. I still pray for them. Especially one of my friends that I thought was like really my friend, and he just completely like cut me out of his life. Like I don't know the reason why, but he's losing out. Like I'm not gonna kiss butt for somebody's friendship. But mm, that's on him. But I don't know like what this video is like, but it's just like an update on everything. But yeah, and I got an update on the turtles. I might do that soon. Actually, it's sad. Like more sad news. One turtle actually did pass. It was my pink. I think it was pink. It was my painted turtle. He did pass, but I got some good news. I actually got two new turtles, and I might do a video about that. And they got like a new like I don't know if I they got the little tub thing. I got a breeding tub. I just have to like let the turtles ever want to lay eggs. I could like this thing called mulch. I put the mulch in the container, and yeah. But that's the end of the video. I hope you guys like the video. I'm gonna try to post content, and yeah. But let me know what you guys want to see more of, like pranks, vlogs, reaction videos, and the Pitbulls and Pearlies video is going to be in the description down below, so you guys could check that out. It's a really good video, and I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening.